Hey everybody, in this video series we're going to go over EAP-TLS authentication using Aruba Clearpass. If you could do me a favor and subscribe to this channel, that would be great, and if you could like this video, thank you. So what we want to do is in the last series we went over how to set up PEEP for 802.1x wired authentication. So in this video, what we're going to do is we're going to start introducing the next step using certificates. It's more secure. It's the better way to go. PEEP is not secure. You can use it. It will be more secure than nothing, but what we're doing is we're going to add EAP-TLS. And to do that, so you can see this is where we're going to add it right here in this area. This switch will be our authenticator. This will be the supplicant, this Windows 10, which is right here, this Windows 10 box. You can see it's already authenticated using PEEP right now from the last videos. So PEEP is being used. So right now we've enabled it. So on this box, we've done what we need to do to add it, and I'll go over that in another video, but let's talk about what has to be done in a general sense. So you're going to need a CA. The easiest way to do this would be to use a Windows integrated CA or some type of CA that you can use to authenticate or to send out certificates. You can use an MDM to send out certificates. That may be the way to go in today's modern world of people being everywhere and devices being everywhere. You're gonna probably need an MDM to do this, to get those certificates out to everybody. But in this demonstration, we've got a CA here. We've got a domain controller. So this is the domain controller right here. I'll log into that. We have our Clearpass server right here. And what we're going to do is we're going to authenticate this Windows 10 machine using EAP-TLS. So again, the first step is certificates. So we have to set up that PKI on the Windows 2019 CA. So first you're going to need, I have a whole video series on how to do that where I set up a 2019 CA offline and allow and set up a issuing CA. With this one, we're just doing the issuing right from this server, this CA right here, and I'll show you what's going on here. So we've got this CA. Looks like that CA may be down for some reason. Might have to reboot that. Let me reboot that right now. So the basics are that we create a group policy that pushes out certificate auto enrollment. So that's going to be under here, under Windows. Let's expand this. And let me move this over. So public key policies right here. And when you click public key policies, you can see auto enrollment. If you go into there, this is enabled now, and what we want to do is you want to check renew expired certificates. This will auto enroll people into their certificates. So, and that's for the computer config, and there should also be one for user config. So that would be, again, Windows settings, security settings. Let's make sure that this is set up. Public key policies here. And auto enrollment is not enabled on this. Well, let me see. Why is that not enabled? I think we have that enabled. Let me just double check this. So, manage user certificates. It's not going to bring that up. Certificates. There it is. Let's wait for that to come up. This may, let me close this out and open up GPO again. Okay, group policy management. Certificate. And we should be able to see the settings here if we just click on there. Yeah, so security settings. There, auto enrollment. So it is set up. You can see that right there. So it's set up for the user, for the computer. So it's giving out certificates. And let's see if this thing, the CA is back. Yeah. Let's log in as, oops, let me log in as myself. Okay, I'm logged in here. And if we go to certification, oh, there it is. Certification authority, we'll open that up. And here you can see this is the testeve root CA that has issued, here are all the certificates. You can see Chris R. It's issued a user certificate right here. And it's issued, if we look here, CA01, testeve, and Win11. So let me show you which ones those are. So the testeve PC is this Windows 10 box, which is right here. That's that one. Win11 is this one, this server, this computer that we're not using right now. We're going to use that in the future for a tunneled EAP demo. Okay, so once this enrollment is set up, you set up the CA, set up your enrollment, make sure that everybody has certificates. This has not come up yet. Not sure why. Let me try to just open up an MMC. I'm going to say yes to that. I should be able to just open this up, add, remove, and certificates, and my user account, yes. And let's add another one for the computer account, and we'll see the certificates that are on this computer. Open that up. Okay, that's taking longer than it should. Well, we know that it's been issued by the certificate authority. So here you can see, if we look at this and the details, that testeve, this is the DNS name, it's listed there. And if we look at the Chris R one, we can see the details here. principal name, Chris R at TestEveLab, Chris R at TestEve.lab. Now, the one thing you'll notice is that instead of sending TestEve Chris R, \Chris R, which is what you can see right here, this is Peep, EAP-Peep, and MS-Chap v2. It's sending the username as that. What you'll notice is that it's going to send the user principal name. So that's going to cause a bit of an issue when we go into the setup of Clearpass. We're going to have to make some changes there. All right, so let's start getting into the setup in the next video, and I appreciate you watching. Thanks.